Okay. Hi. So, what are your overall thoughts on the game?
I think we did a lot of things well. I think we need to play for 40 minutes with that same intensity we played with in the first half, and then we'll have a better result.
Yeah. So, some main things that you need to work on then for the next game.
Talking on D and just like rotations, knowing the scout. Them are two major things.
Yeah. How was it playing here as opposed to there? Do you think it affected your guys' game at all, or?
I don't think so. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
This
you
is,
like it?
a lot of people came.
Yeah.
But I don't think it affected us.
Yeah. Okay. All good.
You've been, playing really well as well. I mean, you had 14 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. I guess talk a little bit about your performance in that stuff and kind of how you've kind of come out of your shell and that stuff towards the end of the season here.
I was trying to play within our stuff and just execute like what I'm told, what coaches tell me to do, and just as lately it's just been going good.
Perfect. That's all I need.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Coach here. Go for it.
Okay. Mine are gonna be the same as his. What are your thoughts on the game?
Obviously, when you lose, it's definitely disappointing.
Yeah.
Mankato's a really good basketball team. They don't have many holes. They're able to space the floor really well with 4 shooters around one of the best post players in the country. And when you're able to do that, it's a pretty good formula. I wish that the second half could have been a little bit better. They kind of got away from us a little bit. But some of the things that have still been hurting us for most of the year hurt us again. Second chance points at inopportune times, points off of turnovers. Tonight again it was 28-10, and it just seems like it's been the theme of our story. And it's not a formula that you can be successful very often if you're getting beat 26, 28-10 all the time in points off turnovers and second chance points. And somehow, some way, we got to get it corrected. I think one of the things we're lacking, and we've been lacking, is just that defensive intensity to want to get stops every single possession, and you have to finish that possession with a rebound. And for whatever reason, we don't have it. I like Cody's intensity tonight, and the way he played. That's probably why he's sitting beside me tonight, because he showed some emotion. He was communicating well defensively, and I felt like he made a lot of plays defensively, which in turn got him lost a little bit in the game. And then the offensive stuff became a lot easier for him. And that's it's a big part of what we lack, but we need more players that are willing to do those things.
Right. And how did you feel about playing in Sanford Center?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I did. I had my reservations a little bit, but I knew this was a great venue, and I think I'd be very happy if we played here every home game, to be honest with you. If we can do some things to increase the home games that we have here, I'd be all for it, because I think it's very good for our fans, and I think our players will enjoy being here more. So hopefully we can get something worked out where we're here a little bit more.
You guys were kind of, just tonight from the numbers and that stuff, shot a lot better, I think, than the past couple games and that stuff. And Lutz kind of came out, and with injuries and that stuff earlier this week, a lot of the guys came back and were able to really dish in as well. Talk a little bit about that, I guess. Kind of shooting well, and tonight, the atmosphere and that all kind of played a role in it as well.
Well, first, the injuries is just part of every team. We may have had more injuries this year than maybe most, but I think in cycles, it goes through cycles, and hopefully won't have as many maybe in years to come. But the shooting part of it, I don't know if it was anything more than, Brock was just ready to go, and I felt like Cody was just kind of lost himself in the defensive end, and he started making some plays. Because again, this is not a complicated game. We make it that way. We have a tendency to, if things don't go our way, make excuses and blame everybody else besides yourself, because that's the easy thing to do. But if you have the right mindset, you're focused every game, usually good things are going to happen to you more often than they would if you're not ready to go and you don't play with that intensity. So, for whatever reason, maybe it's the excitement of the new venue that guys want to play a little bit better. But we didn't play well enough off obviously, and hopefully we can take some things and learn again tonight and try and be a better team tomorrow.
What kind of adjustments do you want to really kind of take from tonight and then stepping into tomorrow against Concordia?
Well, more than anything, I just told them after the games that we just don't, like I said earlier, we just don't get lost on the defensive end. We don't make a commitment to rebounding and defending people. And it seems like we're more interested in our stats and playing time and things like that than just being part of a group that's trying to be successful. Competing on the defensive end, making sure everything that the other team does offensively is very difficult. Sure, they're going to score on us, but we want to make everything difficult and not let them shoot good percentages. And we're just not able to do that on a consistent basis right now. So, hopefully more guys are going to be willing to lose themselves on the defensive end, not worry about their stats and worry about playing time and just compete with a group of guys.
Mm-hmm.